Hey, what's up guys? This is Jake with HookaDaily and ShishaForum.com. Today's Monday, and today's review is of HookaH-HookaH's champagne flavor. As far as the cut of the HookaH-HookaH champagne, it's going to be your typical HookaH-HookaH cut. It's going to be like a fine shredded tobacco, very fine cut. It likes to roll up in these little balls, these little clumps, as you can see here, which you easily break apart when you pack your bowl. But for some reason, these little strips of tobacco, almost like a cigarette tobacco, like to get rolled into these little balls. It's not entirely wet. It is a little on the moist side, a little on the damp side. As far as the color, it's again very dark in color. No stems whatsoever. As far as the smell, this stuff's really hard to describe as far as the smell goes. It's a very generic smell, almost has like I noticed one person, his opinion on it said it smelled like a hairspray or a hair gel. And I can definitely relate. I mean, it smells a little bit like some kind of a hygiene product, like, I don't know, deodorant or shampoo or hair gel or hairspray. It doesn't smell bad though. You can definitely smell the tobacco in it, which means that, you know, the flavoring isn't entirely really strong. But I mean, you don't smell anything resembling of champagne, which you would expect to smell like a grape smell or sometimes maybe even an alcoholic smell. As far as the taste is actually much different than the smell. It actually has somewhat of a fruity, very kind of almost even a spicy type taste to it. So like maybe a fruity, mild fruit, but more of a spicy taste, and you can almost, you know, taste the champagne when you're smoking it. You actually get a little bit of the, it's weird to say, but a little bit of the bubbly, carbonated type taste. You know, all champagne tastes different, but for the most part, if you take out the alcoholic aftertaste or the bitterness or bite of the alcohol, and what's left, maybe just a very mild grape, a little bit on the spicy side, it's exactly what this is like. It's not an overly exciting shisha, it's not overly tasty. It doesn't have a very predominant taste to it. Definitely mild. Definitely not entirely flavorful, but you do taste a little bit of champagne, and I guess that's what they're aiming for with this, with champagne. I'm glad they didn't just make a lame version of grape and call it champagne, which I don't think they did. This is actually a pretty unique flavor, and it's definitely not one of my favorites. It's not something that I'd buy again, but it's something worth smoking. As far as the clouds are in line with the rest of HookaH-HookaH. 3 shisha coke holes on there, smoking out of a Bambino and just a Caravan hose here. No buzz whatsoever, which is, you know, just like any other HookaH-HookaH, you're not going to get a buzz very often from this stuff. Because it's a unique flavor, it's going to knock it up a little bit. The clouds are good. It's unique, however, it's subpar. Not one of my favorites. As far as an overall score, I'm going to give the HookaH-HookaH Champagne a pretty strong 5 out of 10. I think that's actually pushing a little bit for this, but I mean, it's great for a mixer. I could definitely see somebody mixing a strawberry or a fruit or even a floral type shisha with this and having a pretty good smoke. It makes a good mixer, but I wouldn't smoke it by itself. This is going to be Jake with HookaDaily and Shisha Forum reviewing HookaH-HookaH Champagne, 5 out of 10. If you're wondering why I'm dressed in Jags gear, just actually announced on my Shoreside Jake channel my new JaguarsDaily.com website, which is just Jaguars, NFL news, and information and reviews and things like that. But if you're a Jaguars fan or an NFL fan in general, definitely check out JaguarsDaily.com, and you can check out my Shoreside Jake channel for more information about that website. But until next time, guys, 5 out of 10 HookaH-HookaH Champagne. You guys keep smoking.